Welcome back to Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. Alright, let's get on with let's get our bike on. Oh yeah, this feels really wonky, this whole the way you aim everything. Okay, there is one cool thing you can do with this, and that's if you let the guys come right up to you, you can actually slice them with your saber. Oh, this feels way more jittery than I remember it being. Alright, good. And then I have to abandon my ride for this first part. Yeah, this is a really dumb level. I really don't like this. Okay, now I did it. That's what I was trying to do in the sandworm level.
Are you the Jedi?
Yes. Tell me everything you know about the Disciples of Ragnos. Please, make it quick, though. I ran into some trouble back there, and it might be following me.
We should go inside. It'll be safer.
Yeah, this is so dumb that they all have the same face.
Go. Must.
And he doesn't get to tell us anything useful. He gets killed right away. Sith spit. Yeah.
Looks like I'm not going back that way.
Alright. Didn't even take damage from that. Alright, then this next part. Like, the only really hard part is... Well, it's not really hard, but then there's the big jumps that you have to take care of. On the harder difficulties, I do remember they made this part way, way harder. Yeah. That's another part in the Han Solo movie that I should have mentioned yet. So when Chewie and Han fight in the friggin' mud... Like, that was a really great scene. I love that. And also just when they explain, like, where Han's, like, last name comes from. That it's not actually a last name. And I forget who the actor is, but I did remember thinking that he's really good. He was a really good, like, Han Solo. Like, the hard part is, like, you know, you can't really replace Harrison Ford. Like, you know... I've said the same thing many times about Doug Lee in the Fate of Atlantis. That... he does not sound at all like Harrison Ford did, but he has that same kind of, like, eased, you know, attitude that comes through, and I think that's the only reason why you know, his voice performance works so well. That even though he doesn't sound anything like Harrison Ford, like, you know, you still get that Indiana Jones vibe off of him. So, you know, I've said this before that I don't actually like Fate of Atlantis that much, but I do have to give credit where credit is due for the voice cast. Even though I do think Fate of Atlantis actually doesn't even have the best, doesn't really even have, like, the best voice acting necessarily. Oh yeah, there in the middle, the red bar is actually my bike's health. So if they keep shooting me up too badly, like, my bike is gonna explode, but. It's not really much of an issue. Like, they're really, yeah. This is way harder on the harder difficulties because I think the bad guys, like, aim is way better at that point. I don't know what the hell these things are supposed to be. I guess they're, like, supposed to be the ruins of ships, or maybe they're just ruins, period. But they kind of look like ribs. I'm reminded of the one of the dinosaur levels in Diddy Kong Racing that also have, like, a giant dinosaur rib cage that you blast through. Yeah, this is not a really fun level. Like, on this easier difficulty, it's a little too easy. And then on the harder difficulties, it's almost impossible. Uh-oh, I might have goofed. God. Okay, I sliced him up. Good. Because there's a ramp coming up. Oh god, this is not the point at which I wanted the spin camera. Okay, here comes the jump. I gotta be ready. Yeah. Ugh. And there might be still, like, one jump after this. This always reminds me of the fact that in Attack of the Clones, that they didn't really reuse the well, in the Attack of the Clones, they reused a little bit of the Duel of Fates when Anakin was going to save his mom. That's actually one of the few parts of the movie that I actually like, is when Anakin... Oh, yeah, despawned the guy off the other speed bike that was following me. That's funny. Yeah, that was a dumb level. I didn't enjoy that.
Well, that was an adventure. I learned this.
I guess you could say that. I wouldn't. Oh boy, I have to do both of these levels now because
Thanks for the assistance, Jaden.
Ah, it's Wedge.
Luke tells me you're going to be a great Jedi. Let's get to Krildor and take out that mining platform.
Hey, Wedge. And he has the resting bitch face too. Alright, so now I have the Force grip. I didn't really get to use it. Yeah, but I need this before we go to Abyss, which is the next story level. This is another one of my favorite levels, and you'll see why in a minute. I guess I'll take these. This is another level where you don't get to use your weapons a lot. But this is a level where you get to throw stormtroopers around a lot, which is why it's one of my favorites. I just love the levels where you get to kill like dozens of stormtroopers at a time. It's just so much fun. And especially this one. Oh boy, this is your little Metal Gear Solid level.
This facility is lightly defended. I don't think they expected us to find it. My targeting computer will lock onto your beacons.
Although this is terrifying a little bit because
I'll be flying in
there is no ground. If you fall off, you die.
We'll have the defenses down before they know what hit them.
Oh yeah, and there is one thing that I hate about this level. It's
Start with the shield generator. Otherwise, this will be a short mission.
It's the rocket troopers. There's a lot of them in this level, and they are, even on this easier difficulties, they are just really annoying to deal with. All right, there's an Imperial pilot. I've always loved the Imperial pilot uniform. I always thought it was really cool. Let's see how good my Force. Oh, I forgot the turrets. God damn it. I hate the turrets. I think there's another one in the corner here. Nope. Wait, is that the elevator I'm supposed to take? Where did the Jedi go? Hey, I haven't even made the scene yet. Yeah, you can already hear it. It's outside. Yeah, there it is. These guys are so annoying. Alright, luckily he was an idiot and just flew right in front of me. Okay, another thing that really bugs me about this level is...
Move it, Jaden. I'm coming in.
Look at the bombs when he drops it. Yeah, it's just some kind of orb.
Put a beacon in the hangar so they can't scramble air support.
Yeah, so these first two are really easy, and then it starts getting really, really hard. Yeah, the Empire just cannot hit anything for shit. They need a planet before they can hit anything. Yeah, now every once in a while, he shoots himself by accident. Oh boy. Okay, let's demo the Force joke. Yeah, that's the reason I like it. You can just pick up guys and drop them.
This is too easy.
He says that, and now it gets harder. Yeah, sorry, the first three are easy, and then it gets hard. The last one is actually that middle room, and there is a Dark Jedi in there. But I think...
Take out the communications array, so they can't signal for help.
Yeah, okay, that's the first really hard one. We'll have to actually climb up quite a bit ways. So this is the hangar we just destroyed. And this is another nice place to take a lot of damage. Alright. If you're not careful. I'm gonna be careful now and not do too much damage. Although, I'm not too worried. But there are Dark Jedi in this level. But they're still the crappy level 1 Dark Jedi. Although they... Is there a Force user? Yeah, that's... That's just so much fun to do. Yeah. Yeah, and there's a lot of stormtroopers in this level, though. Yeah, I don't think I still have... I think you need the last level Force pull before you can do that trick that we love doing in the other game, which was... Okay, it doesn't work here. Alright, so this is the place we have to go in order to get to that next one. I love how far they fly. Man, that is cool. That's all. That pretty much like, yeah. That is the equivalent of our "I can believe I can fly."
I believe I can fly.
All right, so we have to make our way up, and then we have to make our way down. I think the next spot is like down low. I hope the corpses don't hold up the elevator like they did in the previous level. All right. Okay. Yeah, there it is. And of course, there is a rocket trooper waiting for us. And the thing is, I don't think the wedge takes out the rocket trooper. Like, we do have to take care of business. Once we reach the final levels, like, I think you can kill these guys by just kind of deflecting all of their shots back at them. But that takes so much time because they stop firing when they get hurt.
Making another run.
So it's not, you know, it's not. It's funny, but it's not an efficient way to do that.
Plant the next beacon on the power generator so we can disable those turbo lasers.
All right, so now we have to go back inside and do the thing that I was. Okay, hey, this might. Oh yeah, this is where you can actually. Yeah, you see, there's a dark Jedi.
It's a Jedi.
It's a Jedi. So I think I can actually trick him into jumping off.
An intruder. Let's see what you've got.
Because I really don't want to actually go down and fight him there because I might accidentally get pushed off into the generator. Okay, let's try it. I might be able to drop him. Whoa. Oh yeah, he was so weak, I could have just choked him. Ooh. I guess he did hear something. Don't look down. Oh, yeah, this is the world's most infuriating elevator because I'm gonna have to call it. Yeah, it goes straight back up. I'm gonna have to call it when I destroy this thing, and I think I've managed to kill myself once by standing underneath where it lands and getting squashed by it. Yeah. Star Wars elevators, very dangerous. Unlike real elevators.
One more left. Get to the command center next, Jaden. That's the last target.
All right, and actually there's another Dark Jedi waiting there for him. I'm gonna fight him legit now because it's not much of a hassle to fight him. Oh, but I didn't go clear it out, so it's gonna be full of enemies. Shit. Okay. All right, I guess I will cheese it then. There's a very easy way to cheese that final part, and that's by using force speed, and you just put the bomb in its place. Okay. Now 2 rocket troopers. Yeah, for some reason those idiots are coming straight at me. Instead of, like, staying up in the air where they would be safe. Empire, only the best. Ooh, and this is also, I think I've killed myself once, or at least hurt myself, like, falling through the chute. Because there's no lift. Yeah, the Empire really, you know, work safety really not their priority. No guardrails or nothing. We weave out the weak. Oh yeah, I forgot that's not, the mission's not over yet. I forgot, yeah, didn't they try to actually blow up the facility, I guess to cover their tracks? Oh boy, okay. So now I'm gonna have to cheese it because I forgot to do the prep work for this. Yeah, so all those guys are gonna get blowed up now. Yeah, I didn't have to do anything.
Jaden, a number of troops are making their way to the storage tanks to sabotage them. Stop them, or this mission will be for nothing.
So one last detour.
Roger that, General.
So I don't know, maybe the Rebellion needs those. I mean, sorry, the New Republic, not the Rebellion. Needs those silos for some reason. So that's the reason we have to go save them. It's all about the money. It's all about the dum-dum-dee-dee-dee-dum. Yeah, this part's not too difficult either. And, 2 more, I think. Yeah, there's another one. Oh, whoops! Whoa. Jaden did jump. I did... I didn't press it fast enough. Oh yeah, I think the bombs are there now. That was confusing. That was just very, very confusing for me because all of a sudden, like, the, because I didn't pay attention where the checkpoint was. Damn it, I didn't get to use... because I have, like, the fast style now. So I didn't even get to use it because I didn't do the duel. But, there are a couple of Dark Jedi in the other levels, so we'll get a lightsaber. We'll still have a lightsaber fight before the, next story level. Yeah, these are still, like, really, really just full of these normal enemies. And then, in the third set of levels, it gets a lot more tougher when we start having, like, more Dark Jedi.
You're doing great, Jaden.
Well, good thing. Nice of Wedge to give me all this encouraging talk. Actually, that's an interesting connection, is that the actor who played Wedge Antilles in the original Star Wars trilogy is actually Ewan McGregor's uncle.
That did it! Get back to your ship, Jaden. We're out of here.
Way out of here. I guess I do have to wait for my level 3 before I do it. Also, at the level 3, well, I can get the hard style, but there is also an option to get the, you can actually get dual sabers, or the double-bladed saber. Actually, you know what? There is a last Dark Jedi. Now, this last part you can also cheese it. You can just run to your ship. But because we didn't get that other lightsaber fight, I'm just gonna actually... Whoops, that's the wrong way. I'm gonna actually fight the Dark Jedi. I know that sounds like a dumb idea. And frankly, it is, because you can just make it your way over here. Oh, whoa!
Come get me, Jedi.
Alright, now we get to demo the fast style. Ragnos deems me worthy. Yep, the Ragnos cult clearly has the best as well. So, really, none of these guys you have to kill, because the level ends the minute you walk here. Yeah, there was still one guy left. Alright, I'm still gonna take do the last mission, and we're gonna end it here.
You should be able to...
Alright, so we get the second force protection. And this time we need this weapon, the destructive electromagnetic pulse, because there's going to be a bunch of robots in this level, and they're super weak against this, and super resilient against all the other weapons that we have. It doesn't really matter for the other weapons, because it's really mostly the robots, but here we go. Oh no, there are actually other enemies, now I remember. Okay, and this is a cutscene that I think even in the original game is buggy as hell, so it's the explosion is supposed to, like, make the game super choppy.
Did you think you could just barge in here and take me in?
Oh, he's one of the... He was... Oh! They fixed it! Awesome! Yeah, because in the original versions, that explosion was always super buggy. But now it worked, actually, perfectly. Alright, but that's where we're gonna end it. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye-bye!